And this meditation is called Focus on the Breath. In this meditation, we're going to simply observe the breath fully. So making sure you're sitting with an upright posture and that your feet are firmly placed on the floor, and closing your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so, otherwise softening your gaze on the floor in front of you. And placing one or both hands now on the belly area and bringing your full attention to the breath. Becoming aware of the gentle rise and fall of the belly as we inhale and exhale. Really pulling our focus of attention on the rise and the fall of the belly. Just noticing the gentle repetitive movements of the rise and fall of the belly area. Our body's working all on its own and the movement of the belly is involuntary. Just noticing how it feels for the belly to be moving in this way. And now we're just going to take a moment to notice where your thoughts might be. Perhaps you're thinking about the work that you have to do today. Or perhaps you're having thoughts that are judging this meditation. Perhaps there's something happening in your personal life that's entering your mind. Just stopping for a moment to observe these thoughts and just noticing how these thoughts come and then go. They're impermanent. We're going to just allow the thoughts to come and go. We don't want to get caught up in these thoughts. We're just going to be an observer to them, as if stepping back from them a little bit. And if there are no thoughts there, just paying attention to the belly moving under your hands. And now focusing your attention more intently on how the breath feels right at this very moment, at the beginning of our meditation. How does it feel to stop and take a moment? Has it been a hard, stressful day? Perhaps our breathing is shallow. Or has it been a relaxing day? And perhaps the breath might be elongated. Just focusing on the breath as it is right now. Where do you feel the breath the most? Perhaps it's in the nose or on the top lip as air passes over it to enter the body. Or perhaps it's a slight movement of the chest or the abdomen. Let's just take a moment to focus on the sensations that are being brought to the body because of the breath. Bringing attention to the breath in this way is good mindfulness practice, as it brings us to the present moment and it enables us to be present with the breath at that moment. Breathing is something that we do all the time and it's always in the present moment. We cannot breathe a future breath, and we can never get back a breath that has already been taken. This is because breathing is in the here and now. It's in the present moment. So focusing on the breath is one of the best ways of practicing mindfulness. So let's start to purposefully elongate the breath now and notice how that feels in the body. Taking deep breaths can help the body to relax and help us to release any tension that we might be holding in the body. So just purposefully starting to take deeper breaths, slowly and gently, breathing fully in and then slowly releasing the breath. And having a sense of softening in the body on each out breath. And now noticing how the breath feels entering your body through your nose or your mouth, moving down your windpipe and filling the lungs. And then how it feels to return back up the windpipe, emptying the lungs and back out through the nose or the mouth. And if we have a busy mind and our mind starts to wander, let's just notice where the mind has gone. Unhook from that thought it's just hooked onto, and gently bring the mind back to the breath. We're just gently, gradually training the mind to focus on where we guide it. And right now, we would like to focus on the breath. Moving your focus of attention to how each breath is different, different in length, different gaps between each breath, perhaps even different sensations being felt with each breath. So let's notice now if the in-breath is the same length as the out-breath. We're not changing the breath in any way, we're just noticing and paying attention. let's notice now the pauses between each in-breath and each out-breath. And having an awareness that on each in-breath we're breathing in vital nourishment, fresh energy for both the body and the mind to function. And being aware that on each out-breath, knowing that we are expelling unwanted air away from us both physically and mentally. And with that air being released from the body, along with it we can release tension and fatigue. And as we begin to end this practice, just bringing our attention to any noises that you can hear around you. Noises that are far away and noises that are nearby. Just noticing how they come and go. And noticing now our feet placed firmly on the floor. Noticing the contact between our feet and the ground beneath us. And when you're ready, just gently and slowly opening your eyes.